Hi everyone, it's Lotus and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! Today we are going to be setting up for 2022. My 2022 bullet journal setup is coming to you guys a little bit late, but it is here. So yeah, this year I'm using Amanda Rachlee's pink or coral colored notebook. So here I am just unwrapping it, and then we're getting right into the fun parts of the setup. So I'm writing my name. I decided to go for a small cursive kind of style for this year. I don't know. It didn't turn out as fancy as I thought, but it still looks pretty cute. And now we're getting into the setup. So on the first left-hand side of the page, I of course had to do a grid spacing guide. I absolutely loved using this last year. It makes it so easy when you're like setting up your spreads to just reference it and count up all the squares so you don't have to like plan too hard every time. So here I am just setting it up. I copied last year's grid spacing guide like exactly because I used Amanda's notebook last year as well, and the grid spacing and dot spacing is like all the same. And now I'm just drawing out like the divisions for like quarter page, thirds, half, and stuff like that. The color scheme I went for is kind of like reddy pinks and green, because I wanted to do kind of a floral theme for these beginning page setups. So yeah, I use kind of floral colors to kind of match with the pink notebook and pink background, I guess. So now we're moving on to the cover title page for 2022. I drew out the year in these big block numbers, which I've seen a lot of people do. It's like really bold and like makes a statement. And then I just drew this border around the page for some like decoration. And then I just filled it in with a bunch of random stuff, some like geometric pattern around it. I added a drop shadow. Now I'm coloring in the numbers with the dark pine green color because I didn't want to make it like black, but I still wanted it to be dark and bold and stand out. And I'm just adding like the pink and red colors around it. And then for the border, I wanted a bright pop of color, so I decided to use the fuchsia pink color. And I started coloring it with my fine liner, and then I realized this is going to take forever, so I switched to a Tombow brush pen. And the color was pretty much similar. This is a little more vibrant, so I thought it looked a lot more fun. And then we're moving on to the next spread. So this spread is my content planner for the year. I really want to try to make more videos this year, and so I kind of just had one page where I'm going to write down my ideas for my YouTube videos, and I also made a TikTok account during 2021, and I've had a lot of fun like watching videos on there, but I also want to try making some, do some of the challenges and stuff. So yeah, I have one side that I'm going to write like TikTok ideas and one side for YouTube ideas. Then to decorate this page, I just added some floral washi tape that matches the color scheme, and just drew like a border around with my brush pen. So now this is my things to check out page on the next spread. I do this every year as well, and I write down TV shows, music, movies, and stuff that I want to watch throughout the year or stuff that I've heard about. And this year I decided to split it up into a lot more categories. Last year I made one page just for music comebacks, but the whole page didn't get filled up, so I just made one section for that. I've also been watching a lot of different types of TV shows like anime, K-dramas, regular TV shows, so I decided to make separate categories for all of that as well. My TV show list last year was just all K-dramas pretty much. and so this way I could like separate it more. And now we're going into the future log spread. So I kind of made this Dutch door kind of thing where I cut the top of the page. I didn't have to draw the future log header twice. And I decided to go for this layout that has 6 months on one spread, 6 on the other, just so I had more planning space. So here I am just writing in all of the months and the mini calendars to set up for the whole year. This is obviously every bullet journalist's favorite part of their yearly setup. Just writing in all those little calendars. Here I wanted to kind of incorporate the floral theme a lot more, so I drew a bunch of flowers at the top, and I had like this design that continues on to the next page, which you'll see me adding in soon. This spread was actually a little hard to do because I had the little flap that overlapped parts of the header, and so I had to continue like flipping back and forth to kind of see the space underneath. So yeah, the overlapping part was a little hard to coordinate and then match up on the other side, but I think it ended up working out and I still got a nice like header across the whole top of the page. So now I'm just coloring everything in. I ended up adding 2 more shades of green just so that it had a little bit more dynamic and like could separate the colors and because there was a lot of greenery next to each other. And then I mixed like these rose flowers and like these hibiscus style flowers together, and so I was kind of just coloring those in by adding some color and then going over it with another shade just to add some more shading. And then to finish it off, I added my copper gel pen around the title and some washi tape. And yeah, that is it. Here is my beginning spread flip through for 2022. I think it turned out really nice, and it will, serve its purpose as the planning spreads. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and my January plan with me will be coming soon once I can finish filming it. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!